Hey planner friends, it's Mandy from My Unique Plans. So today I'm going to plan in my classic happy planner for the week of September 16th. I actually just filmed my entire plan with me video, and when I went back to edit it, I realized it had never started recording. So I'm going to walk you through what books I used, what tools I used, and how I did the layout. So let me get turned here. So for the week of September 16th, I went with another fall theme. Back in the Midwest this week at home. It's definitely feeling like fall and just really inspired by the cooler temperatures and leaves starting to change. So the sticker books I used this week, the fall all came out of the orange seasonal book and the season, I think this one was just called seasonal, I'm not sure. That was one of the original 1557 books. So that's where all the fall motif came from. The quote, "Today is the day," I pulled out of another older sticker book. So what I did, let me flip. For those of you that are new to the dashboard layout, this is what the dashboard layout looks like when you start. One of the things I really wish was that there was a more neutral or muted dashboard layout. This one I think came out of the Color Splash planner. So I'm not always a fan of the purple and the blue and the greens, especially when I want to do a fall theme. So what I was able to do, I got into my stash and found some scrapbook paper that kind of reminded me of an old barnyard or barn side. So I was able to cut that and cover up all of the purple box here and the purple across here. Down here, normally it's these lovely blue bullets. So in my seasonal sticker book, I actually found a leaf sticker and was able to use my handy dandy Fisker's cutter to cut that box sticker into strips. So I ran one strip down here to cover up those blue check boxes, and then I was able to use the leftover over here to cover up where it would normally say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and the blue dots across the top. I use the dashboard layout a little bit differently than what it's intended for. This box normally says, and I'm going to have to check to buy, but this is where I put my weekly to-do list for work. These are all the things that I need to get done in the week. Where it normally says calls and emails, I use this as a remember box for important things that I need to remember, whether I need to schedule a meeting or schedule a call or have an important project deadline coming up. This box that would normally say bills to pay, I leave as kind of an empty box when I start the week. Some weeks it's for notes from a really important meeting or call, or it may turn into a follow-up box, things I need to follow up and move to other places in my planner, and it's the same with this bottom box. So I had this Hello Fall banner in the seasonal book that I love to start this top off with, and then all of these leaves were also in there. Some of these you can see I cut off on the edge of the page and then had the other part over here. This across the bottom was actually one sticker, and I have a couple left that look like this, and I was able to cut it up and make it look like leaves all the way across the bottom of the page. On this side of the page, I changed this box to be my to buy box for the week. This is a week at home, but on Sunday I am traveling to Texas for work. So when I get to Texas, I'm going to be there for a couple of weeks, and I'll use this box throughout the week to jot down notes of anything that I need to make sure that I stop and pick up when I first get to Texas. So I found these 2 orange boxes that came out of, let me grab it, the travel book. I was looking for a flight sticker, but none of the flight stickers in here were really the right color to go with my scheme for this week. So I just used these 2 boxes for my flight information and then put a little airplane underneath of them. I do have an important birthday coming up this week. My granddaughter's birthday is in the 19th. So I believe it was in the one of the teacher sticker books. Let me just double check. Yeah. I found these gold balloons and I thought it tied in really well because there's some gold in this Hello Fall banner. And it didn't take up a lot of room in the box, so I put the balloon there, and it's kind of hard to see on camera, but I wrote Emma's name in there. And then the other big thing that I did, one of the things I struggled with when I first started using the dashboard layout was I would glance over at my planner sitting on the side of my desk, and these boxes after a while would start all kind of slurring together for me. So I started using the super thin washi and just going over all the lines so each day really stands out and pops. And this week I was able to find this forest green washi in my stash that really kind of went with these different greens in the layout. So I'm still getting used to the dashboard style. Before this, I was using just the classic vertical boxes, and I was really in love with that. But I wanted to try something new because I kept getting drawn to the dashboard. And I'll tell you, the first couple of weeks I used it, I hated it. It wasn't working for me. I couldn't figure out what to do over here. These boxes weren't big enough for everything I wanted to put in them. But as the weeks have gone, I've seen that my style has evolved. And that's one of the things that's really great about the Happy Planner is that it is so easy to customize the pages and the layout to work for you because everyone is unique and there's no one planning style that's going to be right. My pages aren't going to look like someone else's. Your pages shouldn't look like mine. So I'm really loving the fact that through the use of stickers and stencils and markers and washi tape that I've started evolving the way that I'm using this. And I changed the boxes since they didn't work for me. And now this page is no longer blank at the end of the week. So that is my fall layout for the week of September 16th. If you like this video, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit the like button below. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I post weekly videos showing different layouts in my planners and different ways that I make custom inserts or modify inserts or change pages to really fit with my unique style and what my needs are. So please consider subscribing below so you don't miss any future content. I hope you enjoyed this brief walkthrough of my September layout. Happy planning, everyone!